Monday Night Baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Jake Arrieta gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he was the Cy Young Award winner last year. You know he's one of the best pitchers in all of the game, and he's looking to prove that that award last year was no fluke.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the most athletic shortstops in all of the game, Addison Russell comes to mind. He's got a great throwing arm and possesses awesome range. Can go either direction. And besides that, he carries with him some very soft hands. Just a joy to watch.
Lorenzo Cain heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Lifted in the air to center field. Fowler moves over. One down. Settling in now, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball one. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll start off the year right, as his first at-bat will go for a double.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Konerko.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. And he might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Andre Dawson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Ripped down the first base line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Sammy Vaccaro, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Throw over to first, back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Runners off for second. Ground ball left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Sammy Vaccaro has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Ready on 1-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Bert Blyleven is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you look at that strikeout total, well over 3,000 in his career. You know he's going to the Hall of Fame. The only question is, how many more is he going to get in this one?
Addison Russell comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it. 1 out.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Eddie Matthews set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
High and deep to center field. Kane going back, still going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ballgame tied up. Ian Kinsler makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And he'll step off and try again. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping in, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Russell onto the grass. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Yunel Escobar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Marcell Ozuna strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Batting 7.
Now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Popped high in the air. Hundley has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Jason Castro gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line to the right side. Dawson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Lorenzo Cain will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Arrieta's ready. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging the...
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Corey Seager strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Paul Konerko stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
A windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Matthews takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Alejandro De Aza digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Alejandro De Aza.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Addison Russell will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Launched to right field and deep. Dawson racing back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Andre Dawson is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Sammy Vaccaro is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. This is hit softly to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Brett Gardner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Ian Kinsler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Alex Wilson is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Little chopper back his way. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in now, Nick Hundley. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Blyleven sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Eddie Matthews will dig in. He singled his first time around. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman
Carlos Santana will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yunel Escobar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
third baseman
And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That's popped up out towards short right field. Zobrist is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
Lorenzo Cain stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Corey Seager is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Dexter Fowler in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Jason Castro stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Blyleven has his sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Paul Konerko will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Now a swing and a miss by Konerko as he's retired for the first out. Andre Dawson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Sammy Vaccaro stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Brett Gardner will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
The batter, number 3.
Ian Kinsler strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Alejandro De Aza gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Designated hitter, Alejandro De Aza.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Kane. Makes the play, 1 away. Addison Russell will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Blyleven's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is over. Nick Hundley is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Third baseman number 7,
Yunel Escobar will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. In there, a base hit. Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. There goes Escobar, lying toward the alley in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Here comes the go-ahead run. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Corey Seager strides forward now with a very important insurance run, standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Paul Konerko will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
He had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Eddie Matthews will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and puts some decent swings on it.
And it's quickly 0-2.